All right. I don't know why I did that. Hello and welcome, you guys. Welcome and hello. Today is Thursday, which means that it is vlog day. I've got a very full action-packed vlog planned out for you guys tonight. No timestamps up on the screen, but I already saw him in the chat. It's my main man, Jeremy V. He's here. He's going to collect all of those timestamps for anybody watching on the replay. All the timestamps are going to be the first pinned comment right underneath this video. And then what I do, I get real sneaky, you see. I pillaged Jeremy V's timestamps and I just turned them into chapters for the whole vlog. But welcome. Like I said, full-on action-packed vlog. I have a beer, yes. I have retro vaping, yes. I was peer pressured. Can you believe that? Peer pressured into opening another closet box. So we have that. I have a very random liquid tasting, which again, you guys are going to help me decide. We have a little bit of getting to know GrimmGreen. Going to sprinkle in some news and advocacy as well as what I've been vaping. In fact, I'm making a little bit of a change to what I've been vaping because I've been trying to figure it out. Oh, we'll get there when we get there. But right now, instead of that new favorite thing where I get to hear from one of my subscribers, we're going to do that next. Right now, it's already been sitting on my desk, you guys, for like 20 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. So it's not getting any warmer the longer it sits. So let's all enjoy a beer together. What do you... Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. Most of the time I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Well, boosh, this is the beer that we're going to be drinking tonight. This is a Firestone Walker. This is a brewery up in Northern California. Bretta Rosé. Look at that. Bretta Rosé. Don't worry, this is only a... it's only 5.1% alcohol, so no worries. No tinfoil hats or any weird conspiracy theories tonight. Should be a good vlog. This says it's a wild ale. Wild ale. Ale's gone wild. Yeah. Wild ale fermented with raspberries. And I know, again, as usual, I know literally nothing about this beer. I didn't look it up on Beer Advocate or anything. Let me try to do that. Firestone Walker Bretta Rosé. Let's see. Bretta Rose. There's an accent on there, so I'm pronouncing it. I'm pronouncing it as a rosé. A rosé. Anyway, you know what one of my favorite things is? Not corks. Not corks. I haven't had cork fear in a while. It's been a while, you guys, since I've had a beer with a cork in it. It's fine. I'm twisting and I'm pulling, and it doesn't give me anxiety at all. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. It smells like wine. It literally smells like wine. Wild ale fermented with raspberries. Well, I got a nice little delirium tremens cup here that we're going to be pouring it into. Interested to see what this looks like. Oh yeah, I guess it's got a little like hue to it. There's a little bit of a pinkish hue right there. I feel like that's a nice little crispy look. It looks like a little bit of a rosé-ish type of like, you know, like I said, it's got like a pinkish hue to it. Anyway, I'm excited to try this. So cheers. Here's to you guys. Hope you got something you're drinking next to you. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's like a sour. There's like a real strong upfront, really vinegary. That's the only way I can describe it. It kind of reminds me of the Duchess de Bourgogne, which is absolutely not how you say it. But it reminds me of like a sour raspberry Duchessy type of wild ale, I guess. Very, very sour, very vinegary. Not much sweetness, a little bit astringent at first, but then like the sourness kicked in and your mouth is just flooded with just saliva, just attacks your mouth. That's what happens with this beer. It's delicious. I mean, it's pretty delicious. Let's see what it says over here on the Beer Advocate. Oh, look at that. It's got a 98% over there on the Beer Advocate. 30 miles north of this, San Maria Valley. a very romantic description for this. It's like brewed in the hills of Northern California. Barrel Works Creations. Behold Bretta Rose, a low alcohol Berliner Weiss style ale, acidified and matured in French oak puncheons. What the hell even is that? For at least 6 months. Yeah. Crisp. They describe it as effervescent concoction, bringing raspberry and a perfume flavor together. Maybe that's what I'm getting. The rosé color, bracing acidity, and clean, refreshing finish. Yeah, I would describe that acidity definitely as bracing. Bracing. As soon as it hit me, like I said, my mouth was just like instant, like comical, like almost in like a comical cartoon type of way, just saliva, instant saliva. Here's the thing. I think it's going to taste pretty good with this Blue Palm Mojito for some reason. Blue Palm Mojito? Maybe Pony on Acid? I don't know. Which one should I pair it with? Let's try the Blue Palm Mojito first. Yeah, that's great. I mean, that's great. They sweeten each other up. In fact, the vape makes the Bretta Rosé taste a little bit sweeter. It's real good. This is a real interesting, it's really bizarre. I haven't had anything like this in a really long time. It almost has like a tingly acidic sort of finish on there. Why not? Let's try Pony on Acid. What's up, Mowgli Vapes? I see you there. What's up to you, David Fisher? That's good. That's just as good. That's just as good and satisfying. Interesting beer for tonight's vlog, I think. I feel like I just wish this were a little bit higher of an ABV, like a little bit higher of an ABV. That's my one wish. Look, it's whatever. We don't get what we want, but how's that song go? You get what you need. You don't get what you need. Can you please hola todo burn? What? Hola todo burn? I don't forget what? I don't know what that means, Luis. Okay, well, now that we have the beer out of the bottle, which was priority number one, what I want to do right now is my favorite thing where I get to hear from one of my subscribers, except this week it's not a video. It is, hang on, let me get to, it's an email. Oh, no. Did I delete this email? Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on. No, here it is. Wendy. Okay. Wendy sent me an email, and I just wanted to read it. I think it's a really good email. Oh. And she named it, pardon me, there's just going to, just the burp life is just going to happen. There's no way around it. You burp proudly, but away from people, Burp like this into your hand. Sort of acts like a rudder. It just deflects it sort of back at you a little bit. Wendy sent me this great email that I wanted to read. And if anybody out there has a video that they want to see featured on this here vlog, you can send it on over to me. It's easier than you think. Just nick@grimmgreen.com. Just mark your subject that one thing. You want to show off your new gear, shoot the shit, shout out your favorite shop, shout out your wife, husband, brother, whatever, uncle. You can send it on over to me, nick@grimmgreen.com. But what I'm going to read right now, this is an email from Wendy. So Wendy hit me up and said, Nick, I'm a follower and a fan and an owner of the GOAT, which I love. I love that, Wendy. I am a 50-year-old former smoker who accidentally quit smoking July 22nd, 2019. I can name the exact date because literally that was the date that the right combination of mod, tank, and e-liquid all aligned. I was instantly a non-smoker. I never smoked again. It's not even a thought in my head. Seriously, gave away an entire carton of Camels 2 days after vaping. First of all, Wendy, your email is off to a great start. I am also a crafter and a card maker, like greeting cards. Anyway, I follow many card makers on YouTube. I was shocked to watch this video on a woman's experience with Chantix. I felt so bad for her, the shame she felt for admitting to having a smoking habit to her crafty followers, but also what she has gone through and is still going through, and she's only 5 weeks into a 12-week prescription. Yeah, I feel like there needs to be a video that compiles the last 2 years of false information and then the real information. She says, I watch Tuesday Bro Tuesday and the Thursday vlogs, and it's all there. I know this, but I can't just say, hey, go watch 12 hours of GrimmGreen like I did. He'll explain it all to you. Look, I get that. A video summing it all up in about 10 minutes by someone who explains it all so perfectly, would be awesome. I would love to send that kind of video to anyone who is struggling, who honestly just doesn't know that vaping is an option for them because, one, they think it's worse than smoking. Thank you, fucking news. And two, they might think vaping is some sort of newfangled kid drug thing. Or number three, they've actually never heard about it. Probably number one in most cases. Oh, and you could do it kind of like Seth Meyers, his A Closer Look at the News broadcast. That would be great. You know, he talks really fast and never breathes. Just kidding. But seriously, a 2-year wrap up with actual facts would be awesome. What do you think? Wendy, big fan from Juneau, Alaska. She says, Alaskan brewing is 2 seconds from my job. When the wind is right, it smells like someone's cooking oatmeal. I'm moving to Juneau, Alaska. How do you not want to live somewhere where the air smells like warm oatmeal? Like that just sounds delightful. 9,000. You know, there was a Weird Al song. I don't know what made me just think of this. There was a Weird Al song. You know, it's kind of a banger. As far as Weird Al goes, he's had some bangers, and he had a song called Albuquerque. I don't know if there's any Weird Al fans in the house tonight, but he had a song called Albuquerque, and he said in Albuquerque, the air smells like warm root beer. And I thought, that's paradise. That better be what heaven smells like. Just the air smells like warm root beer. Nope. In Alaska, the air smells like warm oatmeal. And so she sent me this video to this crafter lady who I want to send this woman just a vape so badly. She was a smoker. She was very, very, very ashamed of it. Her subscribers didn't know. And then now that she's on this Chantix, like her mood has changed so dramatically that it was like, I guess I have to tell my subscribers what I'm taking and why it's affecting me the way that it is. But she's having like these terrible night terrors and these really high, roller coaster of emotions, just really high highs, really low lows, just a wreck. This poor woman is crying and sobbing on camera, and she's only like a few weeks through this Chantix, and it makes me feel so bad that there's so many powerful people out there, like, you know, FDA and CDC and all these pharmaceutical companies that are saying, no, this is approved. You should try Chantix. This is what you should try. And it just makes people a mess. And meanwhile, sitting out here, it's like, hey, vaping works so well, you could accidentally quit with it. Yeah. And we're just sitting here on our thumbs while everybody's taking Chantix. I don't know. It just stuck in my craw. It really stuck in my craw. Wendy, as far as your question goes, look, I would love to do something like that. In fact, that's what the 510 report intended to be. Old school 510 report. That's kind of what it intended to be. Just weekly news every week, facts, news, whatever, science. I'm only one man. There's not enough hours in the day really to accomplish everything I want to accomplish, Wendy. But thank you so much for sending me that email. And I just wanted to send that crafter on YouTube of Caliburn G as quickly as I could. Caliburn G as quickly as I could. But like I said, if you guys got any videos that you want to send over, I'm telling you, you can get your 15 minutes. I'll show them on the vlog. Send them on over, nick@grimmgreen.com. I'm going to do a couple of super chats right after I talk about what I've been vaping. Just let me take a breath. That was a lot of talking. So I don't have a bumper. I've never had a bumper for what I've been vaping, but what I've been vaping on. Yeah, give it to me. Vape it in my face. I want to change this up a little bit and change it. I always try to find like a method instead of just saying, here's all the shit, here's everything on my desk. It's like, no, here's mouth to lung stuff. Maybe here's restricted lung stuff. Maybe here's like cloud chasey stuff. But what I've decided, I just like 5 minutes ago had this epiphany. I'm going to separate my what I've been vaping into pleasure vapes, like vapes that I have purposefully set up on my own to vape and be pleasurable vape experiences. And then I'm going to set them into another category this is stuff that I'm actively vaping, but it's because it's on my desk in order to get a review. Like this is something that has been sent to me to do a review on, right? I feel like that's a pretty good way to split this up. I didn't see a reaction in the chat, so I'm assuming that everybody's cool with this. I guess everybody's cool with this. What? Who deleted my pinned comment? John Haymaker deleted New Wave Dave's comment. I pinned it. All right, I'll unpin that. That's fine. What? Now I need a comment to pin at the top. Okay, that needs to be the bumper from now on. So what I've been vaping for my ownness, for my own pleasure, Hastur Pioneer, Turkish tobacco on the inside, 1.2 millimeter airflow insert under the coil. Amazing mouth to lung. Amazing mouth to lung. This has kind of dethroned the Dwarf. It's kind of dethroned the K-Fun as far as like my go-to mouth to lung tank. I just love the crap out of it. In fact, Flo from Svoimesto, there's a new K-Fun coming out. Maybe I shouldn't say anything. But there's definitely a new K-Fun coming out. I always have my 3 billet boxes. Herald with the Boxer V2 on the inside is awesome. Golden Boy with the Haku Zeta from that most recent build stream. Yeah, that's on the inside. Still vaping really great with that Pony on Acid. The 90 VG juice still wicks just perfectly. Yeah, that's awesome. And then finally, I got that Black Panther tobacco inside of Bluegrass here with those honeycomb doors. Evil Alien on the inside. Still vaping for pleasure, that Voopoo Drag Max. I recently just set up a new tank, filled it up with Omboy Mango. I really have been enjoying these like PNP coils. I like that I can run them at like 55 watts and still get a nice little vape from it. So that's been really good. And then lastly, for my pleasure vapes, yeah, Russian custom mods. This is the Bonneville Mech Mod. Titanium OG recoil on top. I love the ever-loving crap butts. Do you hear that construction happening? I love the ever-loving crap butts out of this setup. I'm plowing through that butter number 2. It's just great. It's just really good, you guys. This is just a really good mech mod. I really like vaping it. Dude. So that's been my pleasure vapes. Now, as far as what's here for review, it's the AsVape Hitta Inc. Restricted Lung, and it's got like tattoo flash art on it now with like pandas and dragons and monsters. Little display. Same tanks from the other Hitta. This is some sort of 6 milligram mango. I think this is Mojarnos. Oops, that's on the mouth to lung setting, and that's no good. So I'd be lying if I said that wasn't pretty good. Nautilus Prime, you know, this is the restricted lung tank because my mouth to lung coil died. Again, I've kind of been blowing through those. Yeah, but it's not a bad little restricted lung in there as well. Got this last week. This is from Mike Vapes, and I can't even remember the name of what the hell this thing is. Og Vape. It's the V200. Shit. What are you? Yeah, you're the Og Vape VX217. Okay, well, shit. Now we're talking. It's the VX217. I set up the minivan color because it just looks like, you know, Aunt Flo's minivan. That's just what it looks like. Oat drips. You guys, oat drips on the inside because I realized it's a coil destroyer, so whatever, I'll just destroy some coil heads. Not a bad little vape there. Vaporesso X Iron. It's not super impressive, you know? It's a little geek vapey. It's not super impressive, but I'd be lying if I said it wasn't a real nice little restricted lung. This is the butter number 4 from Super Good in here. Look, it's nice. That's a nice little flavor banger. And then I got another Vaporesso, the 4s here. I've seen a few reviews for this popping up. In no way inspired by Geek Vape. It's honestly pretty cool. I've had some issues with it, but obviously we'll talk about that in the review. Another super good is in here. It's the Blue Palm Mojito. I found these Vaporesso coil heads don't like a lot of wattage. I tried running it at like 70 watts. It's only a 0.17, so I was trying to run it at like 70 watts, and it just I felt like I got dry hits or like almost burnt hits with it, and now I've got it turned down to 60 watts, and it's not really really like impressive or satisfying. Yeah, it's not bad. Look, it's not bad. And then I got old Rosie Brown, the Cali Burn G. That's 12 milligram Blueberry Hill. 12 milligram Blueberry Hill and the Cali Burn G. Shut up. That is just great. The X Iron has a RBA base. Why doesn't Vaporesso ever send me the good stuff, Frames? It's like, here's the X Iron. Just use it. You don't get an RBA base. Kind of bums me out I didn't get an RBA base. But that's really more or less what I've been vaping. Pleasure and for review. I feel like that's not a bad little way to split this up. I feel like that works. So there's one thing I want to do real quick before we jump into some news and advocacy, and that is, if I can find it. Oh, here it is. Got a few favorite comments of the week, you guys. Just 3, and they're all gold. Oh, no, wait. F that. Nuts to that. No favorite comments of the week timestamp right there. What am I doing? Jeremy V? It's time to do some super chats. Oh, okay. The screen just goes black. That's all you get. Sorry. Why did the screen... Oh, no, there it is. Okay. No. Cancel this. Just do the super chats. Now, it's definitely not going to do the super chats. Okay, look. If I was a good YouTuber, these things wouldn't be happening. Show me the super chat. Thank you. Gosh. Jeez, Mac. You big jerk. Sergio, you're too kind to me. Thank you, Sergio. I appreciate you being here, man. That's very cool of you. Gabe Claus, a podcast for the people, #1 in the North Pole. Also, all the elves and reindeer would like to wish Poon Sauce McModbreaker a very happy birthday. Now, this is real. This is true. Gabe Claus is usually kind of a little bit of a liar, and he just wishes people happy birthday, and it's not their birthday, but it is actually Poon Sauce McNasty's birthday or Poon Sauce McModbreaker's birthday. So we're going to sing happy birthday to Poon Sauce. Everybody, ready? Here we go. 1, 2. Happy birthday to Poon Sauce McNasty. Happy birthday to Poon Sauce McNasty. Happy birthday to Poon Sauce McNasty. Happy birthday to you. Skip around the room. Happy birthday, Poon Sauce. I hope it's a good one. Poon Sauce McModbreaker. And people told me to sing your name with songs in it, but I don't want to do that. I just want to sing you happy birthday. Light Bear Hype. Fuck yeah, Hype. What animal even is that? I don't even know. That's ridiculous. Was that a hippo? The Hype Hippo? Hippo Hype? Ranger Man, that's very gracious of you. Chantix sounds worse than cold turkey. It really does, doesn't it? The worst thing that happens when you quit cold turkey is you just like crave cigarettes. You just kind of crawl out of your skin craving cigarettes. And they say that the average craving only lasts like 30 seconds to a minute. And if you can get past that, then you're good until your next big craving. That's the worst that can happen. Chantix sounds like it's like, oh, do you want to be a psychopath? Here, you can quit smoking and also be a psychopath at the same time. You can't. Thanks, Michelle. Chantix sounds just the worst. Wired Talk with Big G. GrimmGreen. I took Chantix in 2012 and it caused a decline in my mental health, resulting in a breakdown and a suicide attempt. No. No, I'm so glad you're still here with us, Wired Talk with Big G. Chantix sounds terrible. It sounds like the worst thing you could possibly give to a smoker. Oh, you're struggling with nicotine addiction? Okay, here's this drug that'll fuck you all up. Just, yeah, it will. You'll be a fucking crazy person. What do you mean, what about vaping? There's no evidence to show that vaping will help you quit smoking. It just doesn't exist, and we're sticking by that. We're just ostrich with our head in the fucking sand. No vaping. Didn't you hear about the lung injuries? Didn't that scare you away enough from vaping? All those lung injuries, remember? Ivali, vaping caused it. Have some Chantix. Take 2 at a time. Yeah, it sounds terrible, Wired Talk with G, and I'm so glad you're still around. So what I would like to do now, happy birthday, Poonfish McBirthday Butt. Matt Sinister in with the super chat. Happy birthday, Poonfish McBirthday Butt. Please change your YouTube name to that. Poonfish McBirthday Butt. God, that would be hilarious. Holy crap. Could you imagine how funny that would be if suddenly you just get on YouTube and it's not Poon Sauce Big Nasty, it's Poon Sauce. Wait, what is it? I forgot it. Poonfish McBirthday Butt. Poonfish, Poonfish, Poonfish. All right, now, instead of the super chats, what we're going to do is... Oh, yeah, I had a few favorite comments of the week. Let's do that. Favorite comments of the week. Let's see. There was one from... that's right. Here, I got to open these. I apologize. Look, this is going to get out of hand here pretty quickly. Had a few favorite comments of the week. Just very random. Oops, hang on. Yeah, it's going to roll again. Okay, now let's do this. I had one from comment of the week, Naomi. Yeah, Naomi left a comment, and she said hers is it's a little bit of a long comment, but it says, "I'm finding your broadcast 5 months later here." Now, this was left on a really random Wildcard Wednesday video. You remember at the beginning of quarantine when I'm like, oh, everybody's going to be home. I'm going to stream every day of the week. And we started doing Wildcard Wednesdays again, and there was no like real rhyme or reason to it. It was just like, I don't know. What do you guys want to do? You want to hang out? Let's just hang out. And so there was one episode where I was talking about nicotine. So I put I Heart Nicotine on the thumbnail. This is from that Wildcard Wednesday. I'm finding your broadcast 5 months later here, trying to find the result of the trial in France. I ran across a scientific study done in 1965 in the USA. I didn't save it, my bad. They found COVID could not attach to the cell receptor where nicotine was already attached to the receptor. COVID attaches to the same receptor as nicotine in the cell. However, they didn't study the amount of nicotine it took to do this, as everyone's body doesn't take up the same amount of nicotine depending on different factors like age, health, and how many milligrams of nicotine taken daily. I'm still not finding any results on the French study, but I found an Italian doctor who basically states the same thing on YouTube 3 months ago. It goes on, but wait, there's more. I had just reduced my nicotine to 0 milligram through vaping at the beginning of the outbreak, but I decided to go back to vaping 6 milligram after finding that study. I socialize mostly with other smokers or vapors outdoors at 6 foot distancing. None of us have contracted COVID. I don't do enclosed spaces, rooms with others. I live in an apartment and have no shared AC heating ducts with other apartments. I'm glad to say I haven't had COVID-19, but I'm 71 and have diabetes, hypertension, and hyperthyroidism, and have been careful. I'm taking vitamin D3, C, zinc, and black elderberry juice to boost the immune system. Retired nurse here. As a nurse, I knew from the beginning that only a gas mask could protect us from a virus, so I don't do masks except where it's by law. I found it interesting that those giving advice, even in France, told the public that nicotine patches were not going to be given to any non-smokers in the public when the trial began, and of course smoking and vaping were definitely not recommended. My son, a respiratory therapist, becomes so upset with my conspiracy theory talk that he wants to put me in a nursing home, so I have to behave myself. Really enjoyed your down-to-earth video here. That is crazy, Naomi. I tried to search high and low for the study that she was talking about nicotine binding to the same receptors that COVID-19 binds to. Couldn't find it, but I appreciate the information, Naomi, and I'm going to keep it up. I'm going to keep looking for it. There was another comment here. No, where did the, oh man, that's messed up in half. Oh man. All right, hang on. I'm going to have to read this off of the screen, and that is just going to be a nightmare and a half. Not really. Had a comment that was left. This wasn't left on one of my videos. Okay, the flannel's got to go. I'm already sweating my balls off. Bye, flannel. Bye, Dixon. It's Halloween, so I wanted to rock the chainsaw for as long as I could, because it's October and Halloween and chainsaw massacres and things and the such as. It's just not going to happen. I just overheat, I just overheat. Ugh. All right. So much better. But when I was on Charter, Spectrum, In Focus, and I was there, remember, with the host, and I can't remember her name, and then I was talking to the doctor. This was shortly after Ivali kind of happened at the end of last year. Well, this was a comment that was left on that video that I just ran across that I wanted to share. Dr. Brian Jenkins. Nick, excellent job. Dr. Jessica Sims stated, as a scientist and physician, she wants it proven that vaping nicotine is a harm reduction method. Totally ridiculous. Scientists are supposed to maintain a null hypothesis approach until proven otherwise. I'm offended by the hypocritical stance of many physicians across the country. Where is the outcry over cigarettes for so many years? Not to mention you can buy them anywhere, including Walmart. We vape, we vote. We must continue to fight for our right of freedom of choice. Dr. Brian Jenkins. Hell yeah, Dr. Brian Jenkins. I thought that was pretty cool. I was stoked on that. I was stoked to get a comment like that, especially, from someone with doctor in their title. Now look, I don't know if he was an MD, I don't know if he was a PhD, I don't know if he was a whatever. Still, it reinforces, it makes me feel like I'm on the right track. I have like 2 more of these. So I had a few. Can you review the best leaking RTAs? Sure, I could do that. I would never want to do that. I'm just kidding. A comment here from Happy Nutella, and I have just 2 sides of the same coin right here. Happy Nutella is a very satisfied GrimmGreen subscriber. Hey, Grimm, I've been watching a while, and I just want to say thank you for the amazing videos. I've never had a dad in my life, as he passed away before I was born. My mom passed away in 2016, and it caused me to start smoking heavily at a young age. I turned 18 a few months ago and decided to check out a few vape shops near me after seeing your videos. I've now managed to go a month without touching a cigarette. It doesn't seem like much, but for me, going from 50-gram pouch per week to none at all is a pretty massive step for me. I taught myself Ohm's Law, and using your videos last week, I built my first coil and built it in the Watofo Lush. Not the best RDA, so I bought a Hell Vape Equitas. I think you nailed it there. I don't think you spelled that wrong. But I'm running a dual coil Fuse Clapton Nichrome 80, and the flavor is amazing and the vapor is on point. Thank you so much for your amazing videos and being the sole reason that I tried to get into vapes. That is such a great comment. That is so nice. I just love that, Happy Nutella. You are welcome. There is nothing I love more than a success story, than I was just a heavy chewer. I was a heavy smoker. And then one day I watched a video and I just went to a vape shop and I haven't smoked since. There are millions of these stories. Millions of these stories. Now, I'm not sure if you guys remember Hellraiser or not, but Hellraiser, well, he left another comment on one of my videos. It instantly got pushed to the spam, but I go through there occasionally and approve stuff that doesn't need to be spam. YouTube overcorrects and just throws stuff in the spam that doesn't need to be in the spam folder. I just go through and I approve things, right? Well, this one I saw and could not contain myself. I blacked out some of his name because, not that you guys are that kind of people, but I don't want people like harassing this guy or anything like that, because he seems like he's a little off kilter. Hellraiser, what up, Mechmod Mike? How you doing? Hellraiser, fuck off, dude. Wish you left the industry. All you care about is money and the fame. Why now advocate for real? Why now stand up? Why all of a sudden you doing video with other reviewers? Just because you have spanky neck tattoos don't make you cool, bro. You are a joke. I used to love you until I found out the truth about your ass. No one's perfect, but you're just like Rip Trippers. The only difference is you're better than hiding it than Rip Trippers. I don't hate that you have fam and you're all about the money. I hate because you hide it and you are so fake, and we don't need this shit in the vape world right now. Either stand up and really fight or shut the fuck up. If you was honest with yourself and on here, I wouldn't care. I just hate fake as people. You're the guy Malcolm X talks about. You're the fox. You have a smile on your face. Oh, you have a smile on your face. Fake as fuck. And the wolf, you know what he's up to. You please fuck off, bro. Stop showing up in my feed. Oh my God, I lost my mind. Lost my mind. He's all over the place. He doesn't seem mad, but he thinks I hide it so well. Yeah, I'm really good. By the way, here's the stuff that I'm reviewing from China. I definitely hide it. I definitely hide it well. I'm fake as fuck. You guys didn't know? I'm fake as fuck. Listen, Haxor, I don't know what beef you have with me. I'd like you to just be like, hang out, just be a normal dude. Come hang out. Like, all is forgiven. I don't even care. Just stop leaving me poorly spelled, all caps comments on my YouTube. Like, we can be cool. We can do it. We can be, we can do it. We have the ability. We can be cool, bro. But that was just a few, whatever, a few random favorite comments of the week. Let's do a quick little time check. I see that we are way behind already, so I'm going to keep this snappy. Let's do a little bit of my favorite thing. News and advocacy. Yeah. Let's do a little bit of just a little bit of news and advocacy. I'm just going to throw some things out there. Is news and advocacy my favorite part of the vlog? Technically, yes, but
so what?
It's right, Cuomo. So what? Who cares? Who gives a heck? Actually, you know what we should do? Whoa! Why does the bumper always play twice? What is that? Why does that happen? Why does that happen? Let's do a couple super chats that came in. Sorry, that's all you get. No, nothing. Where'd the super chats go? Matt Sinister, that's right. Hey, but that's very gracious of you. Hey, GrimmGreen, I've always wondered about your hand and arm tattoos. What are they of? Because the coloration is amazing. Here's the thing, Abe. It's mostly Disney villains. Look, this is Maleficent. This is Captain Hook. Jafar is up here, but he's super unfinished. This is Ursula and her eels, and then there's Maleficent's raven is here. This side is the Transformers, and then this is an original tattoo that's not really anything. Stormtrooper throat. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with tattoos. I got Kylo Ren on my chest, and I got Gwar on my leg. And I think I've come to the point where I'm good with tattoos. I'm good. I think I'm done. I kind of think I'm done. Like, I'd like to finish this sleeve out, and I'd like to finish this bicep because I got nothing here. It's just pink and naked. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm not all about getting my bicep tattooed again. To those who've been tattooed on your bicep, it sucks. It's terrible. You can vouch for me, right? Unless you're one of those weirdos that's like, oh, no, I like getting tattooed. It's like a pleasurable pain. It's like, no, you're crazy. You're a psychopath. Joey, very gracious of you. Hellraiser needs a little Italy buddy. That's all. Joey, a little Italy buddy. He does. You know what? I feel like Hellraiser just needs a high five and like someone to hang out with for a few minutes. Kevin Chocolate's very gracious of you. You're fake, bro. I seen that purple Lamborghini in your driveway. Yeah. Purple Lambo. Shit, man. Kevin Chocolate, you weren't supposed to talk about my purple Lambo. Damn it, man. I told you. Don't talk about my purple Lambo. Unbelievable. Now what we're going to do, sorry, Jeremy V, about the super chat. Now what we're going to do now is actually during news and advocacy. Wait, you fall asleep during tattoos, TK? I fell asleep getting tattooed on my leg. Yes, but that's because it was really late at night. I had worked all day, but normally I can't. And the hand, just to clear this question up, the hand is far and away the most painful tattoo I've ever had in my life. Hand blasted. Fuck that noise. This hand will never get blasted. This is the only tattoo where I remember physically like flinching away. Like he'd be tattooing and I'd like pull away. Like, can you stop? Like, will you please stop doing that? I flinched, and I usually don't flinch. I can sit pretty well like a rock, dude. I sat for 6.5 hours on my throat. Boom, just through it. This one, my hand, I was flinching away and like pulling away. It was really bizarre. Let's do some news and advocacy, my friends. News and advocacy. News and advocacy, yeah. So, what were the first thing I'm going to throw out there? News and advocacy. World Vapers Alliance. Just a great group of people. Good group to be a part of. Follow them on Twitter. Head over to worldvapersalliance.org, I believe. I don't have their website up right now. Vapers Alliance. Oh, it's worldvapersalliance.com. Worldvapersalliance.com. Yes, Michelle Lynn, psychopath. You are a psychopath. If you just sit there and take it and enjoy it, that's the worst. Unbelievable. World Vapers Alliance, Michelle. You need to talk to the you need to talk to the World Vapers Alliance. Worldvapersalliance.com. Just a really good organization. Go check them out. Now, another little bit of news off the top of the program here. Not quite, but you don't know nicotine. It's going to have a big release. They tweeted out recently and said something that I can't read. This is your day. Watch the groundbreaking documentary, You Don't Know Nicotine, from the comfort of your own home on November 20th. Pre-order for the worldwide digital release is now. So you can head over to Know Nicotine. That's KNOW nicotine.com. Addy Tooney, if you want to throw that in the mix. And you get tickets. It's like basically like movie tickets. The cost is what it would cost for me and Casey to go see it at the movie theater. Maybe a little bit more. I think it's like $16-17 to watch it. And you can, split it up. Watch it with a bunch of people, cut the cost of that. But I'm definitely ordering it. I want to watch it with everybody. I'm thinking about doing a watching party like Discord on the Discord. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but it seems like something we could do, right? But yeah, it's happening November 20th. You can go get your tickets. I can't wait for this movie. I'm going to keep talking about this movie until the premiere and probably after the premiere. Veritas Cohort study. I throw this out there every week. If you can be a part of this, please go try to be a part of this. I'll have a link down in the description. This is for people that have smoked less than 1,000 cigarettes in their life, but you do currently vape. Veritas Cohort study. And then we're going to get the CASAA calls to actions. You guys know we kind of do this every week. Protect the vape mail. We're trying to reject S1253. This hasn't been voted on yet. You can follow it on govtrack.org. And according to them, the analysts there, it only has a 42% chance of passing. So I feel like we could change this. Like we could make some movement on this and prevent our vape mail from getting banned. In Oregon, we're voting no on Measure 108. If that passes in Oregon, it's going to make vaping more expensive than smoking. We went into a little bit more of a deep dive on all these in the last Tuesday Bro Tuesdays, but just throwing them out there right now. We're voting no on Measure 108 in Oregon. In Colorado, we're voting no on Prop EE. No on Prop EE, please. All of my Colorado vapors, no on Prop EE. This is the same thing. It's going to make vaping way more expensive than smoking, and that just straight up shouldn't be a thing. Don't think that should be a thing. I'm going to take Arizona out of the mix, but we're going to throw Michigan out there again. Our favorite person. It's our favorite person, Governor Gretchen Whitmer. This is another flavor ban because her previous flavor ban, a judge was basically like, what are you doing? You don't have the power to do that. You're a governor, right? You're not, just the impresario of Michigan. You're just not the dictator of Michigan. You can't just emergency flavor ban a consumer product. So that flavor ban got struck down. But There's a new flavor ban. It's happening. The saga continues. Another Michigan freaking flavor ban. There is still an active call to action for this. In fact, it says the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services will hold a public hearing for this flavor ban on October 20th at 9 a.m. So same release day as You Don't Know Nicotine. They're having a flavor ban hearing in Michigan. How's that sound? Does that sound great or does that sound terrible? How about we hydrate real quick?
I love water. I'm glad that I love water so much. It makes it easy to stay hydrated. Hydro homies.
Yeah. Hydro homies. And you might notice that this video says I have a paid sponsor. I do. It's the coldest water bottle, dude. It's the best water bottle that exists on earth, and it is a great palette for stickers. It never leaves my side. I take it literally everywhere with me, all over the house. I take it up. It sits on my nightside table. It sits on my coffee table when I'm on the couch. It sits on my desk when I'm in my office. It's just literally the best water bottle ever on earth, IMO. And I'll have a link down in the description. You can buy one. Use the code GRIM. You get 10% off. Every purchase that you make, I get a little jingle. I get a little coin. I guess I am all about the money. I have an official sponsor. Damn it. This coldest water bottle, man, that's going to get me to that other, the red Lambo that I want, right? Yeah. That red Lambo. There's no red Lambo. I don't have a purple Lambo, though. I just want to make sure that that's perfectly clear. I don't have a purple Lambo. So I don't know if Southern Comfort's here. He's probably watching the debate because the debate started, and I'm dying to watch the debate, and I want to watch the replay of the debate. And I appreciate you guys joining me tonight on debate night. We should be watching the debate, honestly, but promise me that you guys will watch the replay of it. Promise me. I don't recall. I think this was Southern Comfort. We were chatting on Tuesday. We were getting a little bit political over there. We were talking about the left and the right and vaping, and I'm saying it's not really a left or right issue. We were talking about Kamala Harris and whether or not she has this intention of banning vapor products if she gets into office. So I kind of dug into it because at the time I told Southern Comfort, I said, I haven't really seen anything other than that one weird Joe Biden clip where he says, well, if people are getting sick, then of course we're going to ban it. You know, I haven't seen Kamala Harris come out and just say vaping's bad. I mean, I don't doubt that she would do that, but I haven't seen anything like official in regards to her and how she feels about vaping and whether she really is a ban happy type of person. And then I ran across this from the Consumer Choice Center. We're talking about vaping. This is talking about all sorts of different regulations. And before we read this from the Consumer Choice Center, the Consumer Choice Center is a consumer advocacy group supporting lifestyle, freedom, innovation, privacy, science, and consumer choice. The main policy areas that they focus on are digital, mobility, lifestyle, and consumer goods, as well as health and science. Regulators on a national, local, and supranational level keep regulating more and more areas of consumers' lives, and this leads to less consumer choice and makes products more expensive. So it's a consumer advocacy group. Well, according to them, vaping. What isn't a surprise to listeners of Consumer Choice Radio is that Senator Harris is no friend of vaping and harm reduction innovations. She penned a letter last year accusing the FDA of being soft on vaping for not banning all vaping products outright. Kind of forgot about that. Kind of super forgot about that, Southern Comfort. I remember the letter now. It was her and like Dianne Feinstein and a few people. As California. Oh, really? Oh, okay. That's very interesting, Danielle. Well, shit. Maybe we can talk about that on the new Tuesday, bro. Newsday. I'll talk about that a little bit later. So, yes, I forgot about the letter. It was her and a few people. I know Feinstein was a part of it. They accused the FDA of being soft on vaping because the FDA didn't ban all vaping, and Kamala Harris and a few other senators from California thought that they should have done that. She took it a step further, it says, by linking legal nicotine vaping products to the bootleg THC vaping devices that caused lung injuries throughout 2019, which we've debunked in our own work at the Consumer Choice Center. If Harris's worldview remains the same, vapors won't have a friend in the potential future vice president. Look, I'm not going to tell you how to vote. I see this as a very real thing. She did go on Consumer Choice Radio. She did pen that letter saying that the FDA was being soft on vaping and they should have banned all vaping. That's what she wanted. Ban all vaping. That's crazy. That's unbelievable to me, and it kills me that she still conflates already legal regulated nicotine vapes with EVALI. I also got a note here from Miss Danielle Jones. As California Attorney General, Harris sent letters to California vape companies demand they stop selling flavors before any FDA deadlines. So maybe Kamala Harris isn't going to be on our side. And I'm not going to tell you who to vape. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. Alternatively, there was this tweet from my candidate, Jo Jorgensen, who's running for president. She said, "I absolutely support your right to vape. Donald Trump had no right to ban vaping, and there would be a rollback of all unconstitutional policies that have taken place. It's your body, your choice, and I will decriminalize all drugs immediately." JoJo 2020, vote gold. And it's not just Kamala Harris that's against us, and it's not just Jo Jorgensen that's for us. I ran across another Florida senator that is really I don't want to say hyper in favor of vaping, but has seemed more open-minded to a lot of vaping than most everyone else I've ever seen. Got this tweet here from Carolyn. Carolyn tweeted this out, tagged 12 people in it, but she just said, "Just going to say, wow, Scott Franklin has my vote. #vote at Scott Franklin, Florida." So what's going on here, I'm assuming, is that this woman, Carolyn, sent a letter or sent some sort of call to action in Florida. And, when you do that, you get these weird, dumb canned responses back, right? You get these weird canned responses back. In fact, here, I've lost it. Someone just sent me what they got back from their senator, and it was just nonsense. It was just, here it is. Yeah, SB 793. This is from Senator Ray Hearn in California, who basically just said, "Thank you for taking the time to contact me regarding your opposition to this bill. It's going to ban the sale of flavored vapor products in California. SB 793 passed the Assembly on a 58-1 vote on August 24th, 2020. The bill went and did this. It passed with a 34-0 vote, and it was signed into law by Governor Gavin Newsom the same day. Thank you again for reaching out to me and sharing your perspective on this measure." And that's it. That's literally it. This person had a gripe with the flavor ban, contacted their senator, and the senator said, "Well, it passed. Thank you for reaching out to me." Scott Franklin in Florida had this to say. "I appreciate you reaching out and for taking the time to educate me on a lot I didn't know about vaping. While I never been a smoker other than the occasional cigar, my father smoked for many years, and I vividly recall the process he went through to stop. The root of my conservative convictions is a deeply seated belief in personal freedom. So with that, I absolutely believe you should have the right to vape, and your government shouldn't infringe upon your ability to do so." What? In the same way, I don't think the government should dictate how large a soda people should be allowed to drink, as New York City tried to do. That's right. That was Bloomberg, the nanny, just because they think they know better. But wait, there's more. There's more to this response. Scott goes on to say, "I understand you are a lifelong Democrat and respect your willingness to think beyond labels. I would certainly appreciate your vote on November 3rd. But I do want you to know that if I'm elected to represent your district, I will fight for your freedom regardless of whether you voted for me. It's the same reason I served in the Navy for 26 years. Our freedom is worth defending. Everyone's freedom. Congratulations on beating the smoking addiction. That's a hard thing to do, and you should be deservedly proud. Thanks again for contacting me. Best regards, Scott freaking Franklin. This is great. Here, Scott Franklin's over here on Twitter, so I'll post a link in the description and in the chat so you can go thank him. That's the best way to gain support of a politician, is publicly thank them for the good things that they do, the things that represent your interests. Florida takes a lot of shit, but right now I'm wishing that California was a lot more like Florida. I mean, not in every way. I'm saying in a lot of ways, I kind of wish California was a lot more like Florida right now. Let's have a little vape break, but yeah, there you go. Scott Franklin out of Florida seems to be willing to learn. There's some things I've said in the past where I've said politicians like that just seem ignorant to vaping and completely unwilling to learn. I don't know what I'm reaching for. I want to vape, but I don't know what I want to vape. As Vape Hitta, 6 milligram. This has honestly been a pretty good banger. They just seem unwilling to learn. Scott seems pretty willing to learn about this. The last thing I wanted to mention in this here news and advocacy segment is on the last Tuesday Bro Tuesday, which, listen up, by the way, Tuesday Bro Tuesday, there's some really exciting changes coming to Tuesday Bro Tuesday. I'm really excited about it. For first things first, it's not going to be called Tuesday Bro Tuesday anymore. Nope, we're taking that name, we're throwing it right out the window. It's now going to be called Tuesday Bro Newsday. What? And I'm going to have a brand new co-host on Tuesday Bro Tuesday. It's going to be the one and only Danielle Jones. That's right. Danielle Jones is going to be my new co-host for Tuesday Bro Tuesday. I'm really excited about this. I mean, really very excited about this. We've already got the ball rolling. We're changing the show around just a little bit. It's still going to be a very news and advocacy, based show. Science, nicotine, tobacco control, news and advocacy, all of it. We're going to do some deep dives on a few things. I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be great. I'm just going on the record and saying I think that the new Tuesday Bro Newsday is going to be great. But last week, on the very last Tuesday Bro Tuesday I did, it was all science, just almost 2 hours of just science report after science report after science report after science report. Well, there was one report that I didn't get to include last week, so we're going to tack it on right here at the end of this here news and advocacy. This was published in the Nature Journal. Journal? What is a journal? What's a journal? I'm so happy for, I'm just not even like I'm happy for Danielle. I'm happy for me. I'm happy for us. I'm happy for Danielle and I, and I'm happy for the future of Tuesday Bro Newsday. Danielle is one of, if not the most dedicated vape advocates and she's just been around, like board member on CASAA. She was involved with Not Blowing Smoke. She was involved with The Truth About Vaping. I mean, that was all her on YouTube. She did great videos. So I know her passion and my passion together, I think it's going to really, I don't know. I have really high hopes for the future Tuesday Bro Tuesday. Yeah, journal. There. Yeah, it's a journal article. We'll just look through this journal real quickly. But the big headline on this journal is Health Impact of E-Cigarettes, a prospective 3.5-year study of regular daily users who have never smoked. Regular daily users who have never smoked? This is kind of unbelievable. It starts off here, and obviously I'm not going to read this whole thing because it's a science paper and it's 19,000 pages long. But it says, although electronic cigarettes are much less harmful, there is concern as to whether or not long-term e-cig use may cause risk to human health. This is what Dr. Ricardo Pelosa set out to do. We report health outcomes. So they did blood pressure, heart rate, body weight, lung function, respiratory system, exhaled breath, nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is indicative of combustion, and that's something that you exhale when you're smoking combustion. Nitric oxide, exhaled carbon monoxide, and high-resolution computed tomography, HRCT. Those are like, high resolution CT scans of your lungs. From a prospective 3.5-year observational study of a cohort of 9, that's all, 9 daily e-cigarette users, the mean age was around 30, who have never smoked, in a reference group of 12 never smokers. So they're comparing these 9 vapors who never smoked to 12 never smokers, never vapors. It says no significant changes could be detected over the observation period from baseline in the e-cig user group or between EC users and control subjects in any of the health outcomes investigated. Moreover, there it is. We love that word. I love that word. Moreover, no pathological findings could be identified on the HRCT of the lungs, and no respiratory symptoms were consistently reported in the e-cig user group. Although it cannot be excluded that some may occur at the latter stages, this study did not demonstrate any health concerns associated with long-term use of e-cigs in relatively young users who also never smoked tobacco. How great is that? And look, this is, like I said, it's long. What was his name? The Italian guy, Riccardo Pelosa. Was this a Pelosa? Yeah, this was a Pelosa. Farsalinos was involved in this as well. There's all sorts of charts. There's all sorts of graphs. They talk about the lung HRCTs. They talk about every test that they put these people through. So when you get down here to the end, and that's where the gold is when you get to the summary and conclusions. It says, in a small sample of young adult never smokers, daily e-cig users who were carefully followed for approximately 3.5 years, we found no decrements in spirometric indexes. So that means, spirometric is a way of measuring your lung function, from what I understand. It's the volume you measure for inhaling and exhaling. When you measure that, that's a spirometric index. No decrements in spirometric indexes. Development of respiratory systems, changes in markers of lung inflammation in exhaled air, or findings of early lung damage in the HRCT. When compared with a carefully matched group of never smokers, non-e-cigarette users. Even the heaviest e-cig usered, Jernicle usered. It's just making shit up. Even the heaviest e-cig users failed to exhibit any evidence of emerging lung injury as reflected in these psychologic, clinical, and inflammatory measures. Moreover, no changes were noted in blood pressure or heart rate. Since the e-cig users who were studied were never smokers, potential confounding by inhalation of combustion products of tobacco were obviated. So that's a doctory way of saying that because they weren't smokers before, there's no potential pre-existing damage. There's no pre-existing damage from tobacco. No potential conflicting cause of damage that could be attributed to smoking or could be attributed to vaping. It says, while the sample size was small, the results of this study may provide some preliminary evidence that long-term use of e-cigs is unlikely to raise significant health concerns in relatively young users. Further studies in a larger sample of e-cig users with and without a history of tobacco smoking are warranted. There you go. Boosh, there's just a little bit of science for you. 3-year study. Like, it was only 9 people, but 9 people over the course of 3 years as compared to never smoker, never vapors with no difference over the course of that 3 years. I feel like that's a Boosh good scientific study. So I'm going to post a link in the description to this PDF. Boom, we'll put it right there in the chat as well. But I think that's going to bring this news and advocacy segment to a close. So like I said, I'll have links all down in the description to literally everything I talked about. You want to get in contact with that senator from Florida? I'll have it in the description. You want to see that scientific study? Don't worry, I have it in the description. I'll have all the CASAA calls to action in the description, all the links you need on your show, all the links you need for social media will be down below. You should have Dr. Drew on your show. Look, I would love to have Dr. Drew on the show. You know, maybe in the future on Tuesday Bro Tuesday, we can have Dr. Drew on. He could come on. He's a big cheerleader of vaping. He's a big cheerleader of vaping. So that's going to wrap that up. News and advocacy. Whew. It's a lot. It's just a lot of talking all in a row, you know? I want to cram as much information as I possibly can into that news and advocacy segment. But now that we're here, I can do a couple super chats before we open mail. Nope, that's it. That's all you get. Chris, very gracious of you. Can't wait for Vape Mail. Ha, Chris, you're in luck because it's happening literally right now. Living hints, very gracious of you. Hi, after being diagnosed with depression, Xanax was prescribed in 86 at 17. Chantix was tried twice for weeks on end. Just what you need. Check the wants carefully. Just do what you need. Check the wants carefully. Look, you were trying to fit a lot in there. I get what you're saying. Xanax was prescribed to you at 17. Champix is what they call it in other countries. In Canada, I'm assuming Living Hints, you're in Canada. Yeah, Living Hints. Champix was tried twice for weeks on end. Just do what you need. Check the wants carefully. Check those wants carefully, everybody. That's straight from Living Hints. Straight from Living Hints right there. So let's... where's my mail? I use a Stream Deck, but it's like, do I even need to bother using a Stream Deck? Let's open some mail, guys. Woo! Yeah. So I got some mail. I got a few packages here. Few random packages here that we're gonna open up. These are definitely, you hear that? You know what that's the sound of? That's the sound of coils. That's the sound of AJ Holland coils. I believe these to be AJ Holland coils. You know how I can tell? That says AJ Holland on it. It says AJ Holland Coil and Company on it. And I love a good AJ Holland coil. Nick! Squiggly wires for you. See you back on the BB train. Thought you could use these to bump it up a notch. Was also going to send some speakeasy, but I'm afraid I have personally demolished all reserves. We always have thanks and appreciation for everything you've done for us in our business. We truly cherish the growth you've helped bring us. Enjoy, my dude. Keep being you. AJ and Irby. Yeah, of course, AJ and Irby. So it looks like you got some mouth-to-lung coils and some billet box coils, like billet box specific coils. No kidding. Billet box, so it's the 330 gauge Clapton with 40 gauge 2.5 millimeter. Which ones are those? Oh, dude, he puts them in special like tins. That's crazy. AJ Holland with the billet box coils. That's dope. Well, on Monday, we're going to do another build stream for the billet box. I think we might do the Boxer V2. Right now, it's just a round wire in there. I'm going to use the billet box AJ Holland coils. Oh, the sticker peeled off. That's okay. We'll add the sticker to the mic stand. There you go. All right, sick. Well, thanks, AJ Holland. I appreciate these coils, man. I'm never going to say no to coils, which means I'm always going to say yes to coils. How do you say no to coils? That's crazy. Why would you say no to coils? All right. This just says Vape Mod and Juice on it, and I think it came from Canada because it says Royal Mail. Royal Mail Jiffy. Royal Mail Jiffy small parcel. Now, did this come from Canada or did this come from the United Kingdom? Let's open it. That's the easiest way I think we can find out. Oh, all right. Yeah, all right. I don't know who this was from. It just says Vape Mod and Juice on it. I'm trying to see. I got nothing. I got no return address. I got no nothing. Got no nothing. Let's find out. Let's find out. Okay, so this says Merle's Mods. Anybody hip to Merle's Mods? I don't know where this come from. Royal Mail is the UK? All right. For some reason, I thought it was Canada too, but Could be wrong about that. Merle's Whoa, baby. What is happening here? This is, oh, holy shit. You got to be kidding me. All right, well, here, let me do this at least. So this is a mech mod. It's a mech mod. I believe this to be a tube, dual 18650 stacked tube mech. So let's fasten this together. I feel like I'm putting together my, my sniper rifle. Ka-chow! This is a giant baton. It's got stormtroopers all over it. It's got my GrimmGreen logo right there in the middle of it. It's a mech mod, and it's do 18650s, and they're just stacked. I have not vaped a stacked mech in I don't even know. Years? Maybe this year I've vaped a stacked mech. Where'd this come from? Merle's Mod. Merle's Mod out of the UK. That's rad, dude. I'm excited. I haven't had a stacked tube mech in a really, really long time. That is a baton. Look at that. I rocked a stacked tube mech at ECC 2017 when they did the ECC in the field, ECC outside. I wrecked a stacked tube mech almost that whole fucking time. Crazy, Merle's Mods. Well, wait, what liquids are here? It's that kind of packaging. Damn it, man. It's the kind of packaging that has the fluff in it. You know, the fluff? And when you cut it open, it just goes everywhere. Damn it, Merle's Mods. I thought you had my back. And now I have crap all over my desk. It's okay. That's what vacuums are for. That's what vacuums are for. Look, I got some e-liquid red slushy Vaporoni. Anybody hip to Vaporoni? I guess I have to put a nicotine warning up here since I'm showing e-liquid. Got some Vaporoni e-liquid. Blue slushy, caramel custard, grape soda, twisted fruits, Salvo Star. Okay, see, that already piqued my interest. Salvo Star. What's Salvo Star? And an empty bottle and a bunch of Nick shots. All right, well, look, we got liquid for very random liquid tastings. We got liquid for very random liquid tastings and a stacked freaking tube mech from Merle's Mods. Anyway, appreciate that, Merle's Mods. I can get all this crap off my desk. It's all over me. What the crap is that, Merle's Mods? Unreal. You know what? I don't even want this anymore. Just give it away. I don't even care. Who wants a stacked tube mech? I'm just going to give it away. Merle's Mods. Upset me so much. I'm just kidding. That's ridiculous. I got two more packages here. Two more packages. Don't know what this is. Came FedEx. Oh, you know who this is? You see those stickers right there? Yeah, this is Signature Tips. Signature Tips. That means this is something super dope. How do I open it? Open, just... Does it have a pull thing? Nope, I gotta do this the hard way. All right. Here we go. This is the hard way, because, fuck. Just, when all else fails, you just tear a hole through the cardboard, right? What's going on in here? All right. That's cool. I'll take it. You sold me on a Signature Mods face mask. That's fine. Signature Mods. Now, I guess the new rule with quarantine is I'm going to have to wear a face mask every time it shows up, right? Well, good. I got two of them. Just what I wanted. Now, let's see what else is in here. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's the Truss signature tips. Well, hello Monday build stream, you guys. On Mondays on the build stream, we've been going down the billet box rabbit hole. We did the Evil Alien. We did the Hakuzeta. I've got a bunch of inners, I guess, for the Boro tanks. And this is the Truss, and it just got here. Oh, and there's some drip tips, and then there's a tool. That looks like a lay flat little 510 there. It's the Truss, you guys. Where my billet box nerds at? Where my billet box nerds at? Truss. Oh, look at you. Oh, look at you. Where does your airflow come from? The bottom? Airflow. Where does your airflow come from? This is what I'm curious about. Oh, I see where it comes from. Weird. Weird. All right, look, I'm not going to pass judgment until I vape it. So Monday build stream, we're going to do the Truss. We're going to do Truss for the billet box. Just decided. Stoked. I'll wear my signature tips face mask the whole freaking time. Wear my signature tips face mask the whole time. Anyway, cheers, guys. Did Todd like it? Did Todd like the Truss? Hey guys, Todd here. You don't BB, you're lazy? That's fine. That's fine if you're okay with being lazy, Niferon. Shit. All right, we got a Truss. All right, I got the last one. This is from Not the Real Gerard Butler, and I'm pretty sure, Not the Real Gerard Butler, are you here? Are you here tonight? These are from Not the Real Gerard Butler. I'm pretty sure it's just a what? What? What is this? Did you buy me shoes? Oh, God, you bought me Crocs? What the crap? Okay, these actually look super hyper comfortable. Wait, was this because of what we said on the Discord about Crocs? All right, look, if these are comfortable, Lee, I take it all back. I take it all back. Let's try on the Crocs, okay? Let's try. I can't believe you bought me Crocs. Crocs? Lee? Crocs? Is this the right size? I mean, what is it? Small, medium, large? I don't know. Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna pop my Vans off. We're gonna try on some hot Croc action. I said Croc action. Hot Croc action. Let's see if I can even get my honking foot into these. All right. They feel waterproof. Are these like rubbery? Oh, I got it. Don't worry, I got my foot in. Oh, all right. It's pretty comfortable. It's not bad. How's it look? You can't really even see it. It's really not like, I feel like this isn't a shorts shoe. I feel like it could be a little bit big. It's a little bit on the big side. It's not bad. I can kind of feel my foot hitting something. It's like a ridge that I feel like it's... Here's the Crocs. Let's take a look at these. They're actually kind of slick. They're not as super hyper dorky as I was expecting, but they are actual Crocs. Lee, I don't know what I'm going to do with you, man. I'm just going to wear some fucking Crocs. Let's wear Crocs. Screw it. Who cares? Call the cops. Call the cops. I'm wearing Crocs. They're like massaging my feet. They're like knurled on the bottom. I know. Now I can step in truth butter and I don't have to worry about my toes getting covered in truth butter. Rock out with your Croc out. Oh, wait, Lee, no socks? Wait, hang on. There's a super chat from Lee that says no socks. Are you sure? Are you sure no socks? I'm taking my sock off. This is as naked as I'm getting on the vlog. I don't know if you're trying to slowly get me into the nude, You're like, oh, I'm just going to send GrimmGreen some boxer shorts, you know. Put them on. Try them on in the vlog. Take your pants off. No socks. All right. Oh, yeah, they're like massaging my feet. They're like massaging my feet. Shit. I'm going to wear these Crocs for the rest of the vlog stream. Fucking Crocs. Wow, these are like nubbly on my feet. Danielle Jones wears socks with Crocs. Look. I mean, that is kind of unforgivable. I'm just kidding. These are really comfortable, and they're massaging my feet. These are weird. Are these the shoes you wear? Are these like the shoes you swear by, Lee? Well, shit. I got some Crocs, damn it. Thank you, Lee. Appreciate the Crocs. Crocs, no socks. Crocs, no socks. So yeah, that's it for mail. We got a stacked tube mech. We got the fucking thing, the truss for the billet box that I'm really excited about. And not just that, but we got some UK e-liquids and a pair of freaking Crocs. Yeah, it already is energizing my feet, sick boy. No, sick boy. I feel energized. I feel energized already. They make Croc branded socks. May the Croc be with you. I'm just rolling around my feet on the bottom of these because they're kind of massaging me. Well, I'll tell you, when I woke up this morning, I didn't think I'd be wearing a pair of Crocs by the end of the day. So good on ya, not the real Gerard Butler. Good on ya, Lee. All right, so do you want to do some retro vaping? Let's see if there were some super chats that happened. That's all you get. That's it. That's all you get. Let's see. So now, okay. Kevin Chocolate says, so now you want a red Lamborghini to park next to the gold Tesla? Yeah. Gold Tesla. I would drive a gold Tesla. If Elon Musk knocked on my door and said, hey, Nick, I have a gold Tesla for you, I'd take it. I'd drive it around and run him over. Ranger Man, very gracious of you. I just noticed the date on your title is off. Today is 10/22, not 10/19. P.S. That means the Michigan vote already happened already. Oh, 10/20. Oh, 10/20. The Michigan vote happened already. Damn it, Ranger Man. Here's the problem. Here's the thing. Yes, the title of this blog does say 10/19/20, and there's nothing I can do about it right now. And that's because I finally upgraded my Apple Watch to whatever the newest Series 6 was. I had the very first run of Apple Watches, and it was just cruddy and dying, and it wouldn't do anything. And so I'm like, fuck, okay, this is like, 6 years old at this point. Let's get a new one. So I went and got a Series 6 Apple Watch. The problem is it doesn't update the date. I looked at my watch, and I was like, oh, okay, it just says 16. It says 10/16 or 10/19. It said Monday's date. And I just went, okay, I guess it's the 19th. Here's the vlog. I had to change the thumbnail like right before the vlog went live. I was like, shit, it's got the wrong date on the thumbnail as well. So I had to change that. So that's a bummer for the Michigan vote. I haven't heard anything about Michigan yet. If we can dig into that, we'll see what happens. Daniel 2trips86, please check your emails, Grimm. I'll trade you 2 pounds of Beskar and 2 unicorns for that VGod 200. 2 pounds of Beskar. Yeah. We'll see about that. Imperial Beskar with the Imperial symbol branded on it. We'll figure out a good trade. There's been it's been slow responses, but there's a few people that are trying to trade me some old retro mods that I'm considering. Not really so much vape stuff trading, but like any interesting trades. Interesting trades are welcomed. But it's just going to take me a minute to get back to you. Anyway, then lastly, not the real Gerard Butler. No socks. Yeah, no socks. Just hanging out in my Crocs with no socks. Let's do some retro vaping now that I'm done acting like an idiot. Heavy. This box is just heavy. There's no way around it. This box is just called, here it is, 2016, whoops. It says 2016, 2017. Will that focus on that? It says 2016, 2017 mods that I just wanted to keep, right? 2016, 2017 random mods that I just wanted to keep. And that's, I'm assuming that's what's going to be in here. I'm assuming this is going to be all bangers. I don't know exactly what's in here. All I did was open it and take a picture and put it on the internet. So I haven't really looked in here. I saw a few things on top. Not super impressive, like right out of the gate. Like there's a lava box. Does anyone remember Volcano e-cigs? Yeah. Well, once upon a time, they released mods, and their last ditch effort for a vape mod was the lava box, and it was, I don't know, it wasn't bad. It was like a single 18650 guy. Yeah, it was just a single 18650 on the inside. It was their own little chip on the inside. It felt a little cheap, but it wasn't. I had some good times with the lava box. I guess I wanted to keep that for a reason. Cool fires, yeah. These old white cool fires that Anakin threw awkwardly through the Grimm army just randomly on the side there. But this was a cool fire. Cool Fire 4 Plus. What was this? Cool Fire 4 Plus. Yeah. This was all internal battery. Super dead now, isn't it? Dang. All right, I'm going to try to charge that up. This thing, I don't know why I kept this. The Retel XS. Didn't like this. It was like a rebuildable pod thing, and I just couldn't stand it. I don't know why I kept it. It's just still sitting here. There is another blue Drip Tech DS, dual 18650 Squonker. See, this had not a silicone bottle. This had, yeah, they did, Bob ohms too low. They did do a DNA version of that lava box. DNA version of it. That, I don't think this one was the DNA version. Let's look. Let's find out. Let's put a single 18650 in here. Lava box. Oh, yeah. Oh, this was the DNA 75. Single 18650 DNA 75. That is a terrible chip with the most useless battery possible. That's not a good combination, but a Drip Tech DS with the regular, like, hard plastic bottle so you don't get that squonk flavor, that could be a thing I might want to use again. Oh, yeah. This one was pretty dope, too. What was this? Oh, the Lost Vape Therion. I liked this. I really liked the Lost Vape Therion. Therion? It was a little bit squishy carbon fiber. I think this was a DNA 75C as well. But that was dual 18650. That was pretty dope. Oh, here's another lava box. Oh, this is oh, this is a dead lava box. So this is a LiPo DNA 200 box, and the only way I can see it is if I press the button, it says lava box, Aloha GrimmGreen, then check atomizer, then it shows the DNA, and if I let go, it just dies. That means I have drained this DNA. Beyond its capacity. But this is a cool box. This one felt really good in the hand, in my opinion. That was a good lava box. I'm glad I hung on to that, even though it's the lipo's dead on the inside. Ooh, squirting water everywhere. This is the Asmodus Sprusa. Yeah? Sprusa? The Asmodus Sprusa squonker. And it was a squonker that had this fucking weird pump system. You pumped this. Pump. And it would pump liquid up to your RTA or to your RDA. Yeah, there's still a tank of liquid right there. Look at that. And everybody's going to cringe because I'm just going to throw this back in the box. What up, the Canthal kid? How you doing, man? We're going through some old vape stuff. All right, so there's the Spruza. This is the Mods by Nazi. Does anybody remember Mods by Nazi? This was basically a hexome. I mean, for all intents and purposes, this is a hexohm. It's got a potentiometer right here. It's got a clickier Mytech switch than those round horn style switches of the hexohm, but this is a Hammond box. 100% Hammond box mod in white. Oh, see, here's another Lost Vape. This is the Paranormal DNA 75C. Dual 18650s. Yeah, see, I liked this thing too. My plastic up here, this top little band of like wood grain plastic like you'd see in like a Mazda, you know, that just kept falling off, and I had to super glue it back on. Just continuously fell off. That's all I remember about this device, is that constantly fell off. But Lost Vape, man, Lost Vape used to make such dope stuff. Holy shit. Okay, this is old. This is my very, 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 very first Titan mod. This was it. This was the Titan mod. This traveled with me to so many vape shows. This traveled with me everywhere. It was like this bluey, gunmetal-y box. Bluey, gunmetal-y box that had Titan on it. In fact, the button almost looks broken on it, but it's not. It's below the rim, but it still works. Fucking loved this Titan. Loved this Titan. Wow, I got an original MePod in here. Look at that. That's an original MePod with a ridiculous drip tip. Man, remember the old MePods? Wasn't that a damn thing? This guy that I used to really love from Cloud Kicker Society, this was a single 18650 banger. I kept a lot of single 18650 bangers, but this had a door on the back like this that you opened up, the battery went in, just a palmable little single 18650 guy. This is definitely 2016. Hard 2016. Hard 2016. There's another CKS mod in here too. This is when they tried to do a big dual 18650 guy. It wasn't too bad. It had a really interesting, like, this came apart. It was like two halves that came together, and then you could put your batteries in the bottom. Then you clipped the little thing, came back together. This wasn't a bad little mod. The problem I had with these guys is everything just felt creaky. Everything. It was mostly like plastic. Mostly plastic. But it was pretty dope. It worked okay. It worked just fine. Okay, this is the Therion Squonker. Still with liquid in it. Good God, look how bad I am with storing vape gear. This still has a fucking liquid in it. And nothing in there squonks on it. Like, that's ridiculous. See you later, Thobai. I know I'm bummed I'm missing the debate, Southern Comfort, but I talked about you earlier. MVP, there's an Anakin MVP in here. Which version was this? MVP 4. Got an MVP 4. The MVPs from Anakin lost a little bit of their luster, you know, just a little bit. They used to be so great, and then it was kind of like, then it just starts looking like another pack of, you know, it's like a deck of cards. That's what Phil used to say. It's just a deck of cards. Nothing really super unique about it, but that's the MVP version 5. Now this, what the hell was this? Was this a dual parallel box? Why is the 510 exploding out of it? Weird. So this was a acrylic Stabwood and acrylic dual parallel box that I used to really love. It was ergonomic. It had a little fire trigger right here, but can you see that 510? It's like lifted itself out of there. It's like lifted itself out of there. That's kind of a bummer. I'm going to have to look into that now, damn it. Oh God. The Smoant Charon TS that I cracked. It was glass and I cracked the fucking screen on it. What a terrible mod that was. Oh yeah, this Sigeli thing. This Sigeli thing had lights at the bottom that I used to love. Lights at the bottom that I used to just fucking love. Let's see. That's one. That's two. Let's put you together. The Fu Chai. Yeah, lights. This was great. Look how cool that is. The light button matched here. That's just cool, man. Why don't they make mods like this anymore? I think that's cool. It's a little bit corny. It's whatever. It's a little bit tacky. I like it. I might keep this out. What can I put on here? Shit, I don't know. I might keep this thing out. The Fu Chai. Just cause. Just cause why not? Who cares? That doesn't matter. It's just a little guy. It's just a little kid, little Anakin fucking little thing guy. I remember those guys. I got an original Pulse. Tony B Pulse. Vandy Vape Pulse with that tactile switch that had no MOSFET on it. And they were literally just relying on the longevity, longevity. Am I saying that right? That feels really, really wrong. They're like, oh no, this switch is rated for like 10,000 clicks, but really it's just a tactile switch. It's probably not rated for that many clicks. Did anybody have their first Pulse just die on them? I gave up on the Pulse before mine died, but I had a feeling that switch was just gonna be useless. Oh, holy crap. All About Vapor. I think that's where this came from. This was their box mod. And that's the way it was shaped. It just fits real nice in the hand, you know? It's just one of those dorky but ergonomic looking devices. Longevity. I'm not saying right. You can type it as many times as you want. I just keep seeing it longevity. Why can't I say this? Longevity. Yeah, hashtag Bulbacy, Scott Jenkins. Hashtag Bulbacy. But I used to really like this thing. In fact, we've done a retro vape with this before. This was the monkey. What was this called? The wooden monkey? The golden monkey or something like that? And it was an old school squonk. You can tell because the hole is tiny. But there's a carved Grimm army on here that he hand painted. There was your little display right here, big horn switch on the back. In fact, this is even a rebuildable atomizer on top. I used to vape this like crazy. It had a big on-off switch, and the best part was it opened like a door. Oh, there's your squonk bottle. There's all your electricalness, all like epoxied in there. Wooden squonker. This needs to go on a shelf, man. In fact, I'm going to take this atomizer off of here because that needs to go on a shelf. This needs to be celebrated. Where can I put this? I'm going to put this down here. Yeah. That's sick. That squonker is sick. I got a little Wismec Jabo Mech. Anybody remember this little guy? I used to like this guy quite a bit. Longevity. Oh, longevity. I was trying to put thank you. Whoever did that. Anthony. Ramella. Longevity. See? That was perfect. Longpunsosity, as some might say. Longpusosity. Remember this guy from Wismec? It was a Jabo designed little mech. Had that cool, like, I don't know, honeycomb resin on it. I guess I liked it enough because I wanted to keep it around. What? Is there a battery in this? No, it's just that fucking heavy. Holy shit. Remember Vape Envy? Vape Envy did a pod system, but they also did a mech. And I've got a red anodized Vape Envy mech with like the mother of pearl sort of, you know, whatever that is on the bottom there, that abalone kind of shell. It was a mech, and apparently I liked it enough that I wanted to keep it around. Specifically in a box, labeled, I want to keep these things around. Oh, okay. Some of these got wet. Yep. Some of these, probably because of that squonker. Probably because I left so much fucking liquid in that squonker that some of these are getting wet. Wet with e-liquid. What does it smell like? Can't tell. Just smells like a vape show. Just smells like a vape event. Yep, that's what it smells like. Vape show. Yeah, this was the Rev. It was the Rev 360 guy. Had that huge screen. I really liked this thing. Let's clean it off. Let's put some batteries in here. I want to see that screen again, baby. Show me that screen. This is firmly in 2017, this mod. 100%. Yeah. See, that had a cool screen. That is a cool screen. That's a cool screen. I can't get over it. Yeah, I really liked this thing. Let's polish it up. Let's wipe it off. Maybe this will stay out too. I can't keep too many things out. That's the problem. Longevity. Why was I trying to say longevity? Longevity. That doesn't make any sense. You guys are subscribed to an idiot. That's what I have to say. Little eye taste guy, sure. Resin, sure. Eye taste guy, sure. This Armageddon Manufacturing sent me this mech mod, and it has an apocalypse on it, I believe, with one of the silver decks. Never used this. Never even used this. How pissed are you right now that I never even used this? Never even put a build in it. But this was a custom Armageddon Manufacturing mech mod that they did in like brushed black and white, and they put a white Vader on there. That's pretty baller. That is pretty baller. And it's never been used. Apocalypse RDA on top too. Yeah, Apocalypse on top. Never used it. Never even used it. I just wanted to keep it. Shit, where did all this liquid come from? There must be something leaking down here. There has to be. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't even know what this is. Geek Vape. Something with the Star of David on the bottom. A Geek Vape mech mod? Can anybody ID this? I don't even know what this is. Some sort of Geek Vape mech mod that had the interlocking tabs at the top and had like a big Star of David at the bottom. I don't know. That's weird. I don't even know what that thing is called. If anybody has a name for me, throw it out there. I got a rig. I got a rig with the Punisher on it, and the rig O-rings were so crazy that I could never get the rig O-rings down over over this freaking deck. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. But I have to keep that, obviously, for sentimental reasons. For very sentimental reasons. Oh, yes. Holy crap, I used to love this mech. It was super dangerous, though. But it had this, like, your battery would go in here. Boom. And it was just a tiny little 18650 mech. I don't even remember what this thing was called or who made it. It just says Ultra on the bottom. It just says Ultra on the bottom. Just says Ultra on the bottom. There's actually a few mech mods in here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How did this get so wet? I need to shine you up. This is a Kennedy. This is not a Kennedy. What is this? Yeah, this is a brass. Yeah, this is a Kennedy. Oh my God. I let this sit in liquid and it's just gross and sticky and patinaed. But I think that was once a brass Kennedy Ruby. You can tell because the airflow holes are cut in the mod itself. If I can get this cap off of it, not a chance. Not a chance. Okay, some of these really, really need some TLC. In a severe way, need some TLC. Wow. Coil art? Nah, I don't care about a coil art mech. These were kind of dope, but I didn't love it. The Osiris. Holy fuck, the Osiris. These were made by Affliction Vape in Utah, and this was the Osiris. This was a Yeehee chip in here. It's an oddly shaped box mod, but it was a dual 18650, and it was really like right hand like this with your thumb, left hand like this with your finger. It was just like this weird curvy ergonomic shape, but I thought it was pretty. I really like the way this... Yeah, Geek Vape Tsunami mech mod. Aaron for the win. Geek Vape Tsunami. Okay, there you go. Jeremy V. Yeah. The Sassy mech? Oh, I remember the Sassy mech. I remember the Osiris too. God, I used to love this thing. The Osiris. Oh, well, here's a really sentimental mod that I can probably never, ever get rid of ever in my entire life, even though it's a 21-700 or a 26-650 rather. It's the Guns Blazin'. I think me and Rip were the only dudes that reviewed this mech mod, but this is the Guns Blazin' 26-650 mech mod. Ho ho! Look at the size of that thing. That is a monster. That's a behemoth. That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, yeah, something really leaked in here because it got all over my Watofo. Remember this thing? The Watofo Basilisk? Back when I reviewed this, I had no idea what a basilisk was because I never watched Harry Potter, but now I know what a basilisk is, so now this is dope. These were the mods that exploded if you breathed on them incorrectly. They were 100% cheap plastic acrylic. Dwayne and I took one outside my apartment, just dropped it on the ground from waist height, and it just turned to fucking dust. Just exploded. Yard sale, wires, chipped plastic everywhere. I took my basilisk on the road with me to when we were on the vape tour, and it broke on the vape tour. This was a replacement basilisk, but I really liked this. Exactly, Steve. That's not a Mac. This is a Mac. See you later, Wim. Talk at you later, bud. Thanks for coming by. Now this I could never possibly get rid of, even though it's not very attractive. Oh, at least the battery's not dead. See, I should have dug this out in the summertime because this is that water-resistant DNA 200, I believe, lipo on the inside. It was completely water-resistant. At least I think it was lipos. Yeah, there's no way to open this. Pretty sure. Yeah. There's no way to open this. Okay. It's a lipo. Couldn't possibly get rid of it. It's just giant and pink and waterproof. Damn. Should have got that out. Oh, maybe here's what was leaking. No, black. I got a black Drip Tech DS, and you can see the pattern of the fucking bubble wrap liquided itself all over this. Man, here's the thing. I need to spend like a week and go through and like pamper all of these mods and polish them and clean them and bring them all back to life and like polish up the contacts and keep everything nice and beautiful. But who has the time for that? Oh, this was a Voopoo guy. This was the Voopoo Alpha. The Voopoo Alpha A1 thing. Really super hyper crazy boxy box mod. It's just covered in liquid. And then I guess the last thing in here is the only other really like stacked tube mech that I ever used. This was the one I used at ECC, and it's covered in liquid, so I'm trying to wipe it off. But it was this Purge monster. This was the Purge something or other. It's got engravings sort of all over it. Deep engravings. Says Purge on there. Big mech. And this was the one that I rocked at ECC like damn near the whole time. Just a big stacked tube mech. And it came apart to become like a regular mech mod, I believe. No, it didn't. Yeah, it may not have. Holy shit. This might have been just a dual 18650 stacked tube mech. And then there was a sleeve. It looks like a shotgun shell. Then you had a sleeve that went over it. Purge. This is one of the few purges that I really, really, really liked. Like you guys, really liked. What should I leave out? Okay, what's going to get left out today? Obviously not the Geek Vape one. Maybe not this. Probably not these. No, not this. As much as I want to. The Sigeli Fu Chai is definitely going to stay out. MVP's going back. Therion's going back. Cloud Kicker Society. The Pulse is going back. I'm not going to vape that anytime soon. Yeah, Smoant, you're going back. You're going back. You're going back. I bet it was, knowing who I am and how all of these Squonk bottles still have liquid in them, I'm guessing this Me Pod still has liquid in it. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't have liquid in it. Maybe I'm just fucking crazy. But I thought this is where the leaking would have been coming from. No. Wow. Okay. So there was no liquid in here. It's just a Me Pod. All right. Well, the liquid was coming from somewhere, man. Liquid was coming from somewhere. Nazi, I know I saw Southern Comfort. I think you were interested in that device right there. You're going to go away. You're going to go away. Yeah, all these are going to go away. Look, these are all mods I wanted to keep, but not necessarily use all the time. These boxes, those lava boxes, I'd like to get those out again. So I'll keep this one on top, you know, just in case Southern Comfort got a wild hair up his ass and he's like, I want to trade for that. That could be cool. But yeah, that's one more box down. One more box down. I think we have 3 left, not including the final tackle box. Not including the final gigantic tackle box of the most purely like crazy retro vapes that you have ever seen. So we're going to keep going down this journey, you guys. We're going to keep going. I know, soggy box. We're going to keep going down this retro vape box journey. I'm glad you guys are into it because honestly, it's a lot of fun, like seeing all the old shit that I used to vape. It's just very, very cool. I didn't realize how late it was, but what we're going to do right now is I'm going to go take a quick bio break, but we will be right back with a very random liquid tasting a go. Oh, shit. Didn't make it back in time in any capacity. That's fine. What are you gonna do? Okay, so 2 liquids. You know what? I'm not even gonna do the choice thing. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna vape it, damn it. And we're gonna vape it finally. I have been meaning to vape this liquid. I thought I lost it for a hot minute, but I found it again. I found it again. Was there no music? Oh, weird. Did it play the bumper? It should have played the bumper. That's weird. I don't know. OBS is acting weird. OBS is just acting weird. Was there no music? There should have been music. It's okay. So what we're going to be tasting today came to me from Juice My Way. We opened this on the vlog not too long ago, but this is the Banana Moon Pie. Banana Moon Pie. This was the one liquid, I mean not the one liquid, but one of the liquids that I really, really wanted to taste, really wanted to vape. Banana Moon Pie. Can you imagine how good this is going to be? I mean, just think about it. Just think about Banana Moon Pie. Off the knuckle, it tastes like a Banana Moon Pie. Moon pies are, you know, like crunchy cookies, marshmallow in the middle, and it's usually coated with some sort of like goo, frosting. It's not frosting, it's like Hostess frosting. Like it's like an encasing, I guess you could say. They're encased with chocolate and encased with vanilla and encased with banana. So I'm expecting marshmallow, banana, maybe a little bit of some sort of like cookie type of crust in there. Going to be vaping this on the Def Mods Guar mod with the Kali RDA, Kali V1, hashtag Juice My Way, Kali V1. In fact, this has the squonk pin installed in it right now, but I don't want to squonk, so I'm just going to drip and hope that everything goes okay. I'm hoping that no liquid comes out of the out of the bottom of this and into my mod and like, you know, everywhere. Shit, I didn't realize how late it was, you guys. Why didn't anybody tell me? Why didn't you say, okay, Nick, wrap it up. Wrap it up, bro. Wrap it up. Nobody gave me fair warning. That's all right. We can do a liquid tasting. We're going to do some super chats. We're going to be getting to know GrimmGreen. We're going to throw some songs on the Getting to Know GrimmGreen Spotify playlist. These are resting at a 0.2. These are fused Claptons, I believe, from Coil Turd. So I'm going to rock this at like, let's call it 70 watts. 70 watts sounds good. Banana moon pie, baby. The vapors are happening. All right. Well, let me line up my airflow. Yeah. That airflow is fucking perfect. Nope, that's a little bit too much. Turn it down to 2. Turn it down to 2, buddy. Here we go. Yes. Yes. Perfect. All right. Now let's do some, man, these bottles are hard to squeeze. Hashtag juice my way. Let's just have an inaugural toot. Let's see what's going on here. Did you guys hear that whistle? Okay. What I'm going to do is, before I can really harshly judge this juice, one thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys some hold music like this, and then I cut off my microphone. I'll be back in like literally maybe less than a minute, and we'll talk about this. And just need to spend a little bit of time with it, you know? So talk amongst yourselves, take a bio break if you need to. Feel free to send in some super chats. I'm going to do those super chats right after this. So, no pressure, whatever. It's whatever. It's cool. I'm not all about greed and money, You don't have to super chat. Okay. So this banana moon pie tastes a lot like a banana moon pie. Shocking. Banana is really good, really upfront, really super creamy. This tastes like a liquid I've had before, but I can't quite place it. To me, it kind of tastes... Does anybody remember... the Moo e-liquids? Does anybody remember Moo e-liquid? This tastes like the Moo banana milk. They did a Moo banana milk. I think it was made by, what was their company's name called? Kilo. I think it was made by Kilo, and I think it was their Moo e-liquid banana milk. That's really what this reminds me of. I get creamy banana. I wish I got more like graham cracker or like some sort of cookie component in there, but it's marshmallowy banana. Really good. Juice my way. Hashtag juice my way. This is a banger. Even when you over drip. Way over drip. So over drippy that you have to flick it out into the trash can. That's how hard I over dripped. Okay, Kilo, Moo. See, I think I knew I was right about that. Moo, it was Kilo. And then they had a banana milk. That's really what this reminds me of. Neferon, take care of yourself, man. Sleep well. Dream of amazing things. Moo banana milk. Moo banana milk. It's delicious, but I'm going to we'll just call it banana moon pie. It's delicious. Hashtag juice my way. Well done. It's a banana moon pie, and I really enjoying it. Yeah, that's really good. Dang, Juice My Way. Dang, I finally got to it. Hell yeah. If you guys are here now, you know what I mean.
Look, smash that like button. Just punch your computer for me.
Oh shit, that never gets old. All right, real quick. I guess we're running long. Let's do a couple. I'm gonna do a couple more super chats, and then we're gonna do getting to know GrimmGreen. We'll add some songs. That's all you get. We're running short on time. That's right. Not the real Gerard Butler. No socks. Let me tell you, these Crocs, awesome, dude. Walk into the bathroom was like a little massage for my foot. It was a little squishy massage for my foot. I don't know why I have these, but I can't thank you enough. Southern Comfort, debate. I know, you and Crowder on a Thursday night. I know. I knew that I had a stiff competition tonight because it's the debate, because I know you're a Crowder guy. I was like, Southern Comfort might not be here. I'll buy the Nazi box from you. All right. Well, I left it on top. One more Southern Comfort. What did I say about you? Just apologized. Just apologized in the news and advocacy. We talked a little bit about Kamala Harris, and on Tuesday, Bro Tuesday, I had said, I don't think Kamala Harris is really against vaping. Turns out, yeah, she is. She's running long, son. Running long, Chip. Turns out she is really up against vaping, and we talked about it in the news and advocacy, so that was more of like a Southern Comfort was right, I was wrong. That's okay. And then I was at the barbershop. Oh, yeah. You know, you're cool. You go to the barbershop and you ride your chopper all over town. This is all coming from a place of jealousy, Southern Comfort. Dat Fat Ripper. Hey, Nick, wanted to send this during the vlog for some good news. After 10 months, what? After 10 months of surviving off of my FDA fear stash, I finally turned 21. Thank you for being able to help all of us ex-smokers. Yeah. Well, I'm I'm glad your fear stash lasted you that long. I'm glad it did, man. Hamish, damn, just woke up firing lockdown sleep patterns. What? Lockdown sleep patterns? Yeah, they're no good. Southern Comfort, yeah. Longevity. I still want to throw another syllable in there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Live in hints. Wrap it up, Elton John and George Michael. Wrap it up. Different song meaning, but wrap it up. Bubba, very gracious of you. Are you going to come out with any more with the GOAT RDA? I don't think so. The GOAT was my experiment that didn't go over well. Turns out people didn't like it so much. The people that do like it really, really do like it. So that's what I'm thankful for. But I don't think we're going to invest any more time or energy into the GOAT as of right now. We got that Type 2 hotness coming out. Look, it's coming out real soon, you guys. Dan Baker. God, I haven't been this nervous in quite some time. Dan, you got nothing to be nervous about. Hashtag juice my way. That banana moon pie is legitimately delicious. So let's go. Let's wrap this vlog up. Are you guys ready to wrap it up? Let's wrap it up. We are going to be getting... We're going to be getting to know GrimmGreen. We're going to put 2 songs. I have a running Spotify playlist of songs from this segment, and they're all together, and they're all bangers, and I want to add 2 more songs to it. And I was kind of, whatever, flipping through my records, and I thought, I feel like we need to add more clutch. I feel like we need to add more clutch to the Getting to Know GrimmGreen Spotify playlist. There's only 2 tracks on there right now, and I want to add 2 more tracks. So I have never been more hyped for an album than I was for Clutch Psychic Warfare, and I think social media really played into that because obviously I was a huge Clutch fan. When certain albums came out, I jumped all over them. I loved them, but with the internet now, you have time to build all this hype. And following Clutch on Instagram before this album came out, I'm like, give me that Clutch album. Give me the Clutch album. And then they released X-Ray Visions. This came out in 2015. Then they released the X-Ray Vision single, and I was just sold. I'm like, nope, this is going to be the best Clutch thing that has ever been released because I get really wishy-washy with some Clutch stuff. You never know what Clutch you're going to get. You're like, are they writing rock songs right now? Or are they writing jam stuff right now? Or are they writing bluesy stuff right now? The answer to this album was no, they were writing rock and roll songs. Look at this. Here's a back. Look at that. American flag proudly. 2015, and this album represents not just an incredible Clutch album that I was really hyped for, but this Clutch album represents me really becoming like a legitimate YouTuber in my mind anyway. I quit my job in 2014 to be a YouTuber full time, and it was terrifying. I didn't know how much money I was going to be making. I didn't know how long it would go in between, quote unquote paychecks. Google was paying pretty good back then. I could pay most of my bills with Google, but it was still like month to month, still month to month. And when this Clutch album came out, they released, they do what all bands do, where it's like, you can get the super amazing hyper fan starter, the starter kit that's like the record and a flag and a t-shirt and a hoodie and a slip mat and stickers and a button and a CD and like all the merch crammed into like one package, and it was like $130 something. And I remember looking at that $100 and something $30 price, and I went, no, I can afford this. I'm going to buy something for myself. I have a really hard time buying stuff for myself. And this Clutch record represents the first time since quitting my job where I bought something that was completely unnecessary, that was like just for myself. I went, no, I'm going to buy the Clutch Super Fan Super Pack record. And I got the record and the CD and the slip mat and the hoodie and the t-shirt and the hat and the stickers and the pins and everything. And I just felt, I don't know, I felt good. It was a little bit of retail therapy, but it was a little bit like, I can spend this $100, like I have like a pretty steady income right now just from doing YouTube. And that alone was like fucking blowing my mind open. I'm not a person in my life that has ever been like, sure, I'll just work for myself. I'll rely on me to make sure that my bills are paid. Sure, I've never been that guy. I had no interest in being that guy. I had a wonderful career with Starbucks. I could have stayed with Starbucks for the rest of my life. It would have been great. Steady income, benefits would have been great. So moving out on my own and like doing this full time was terrifying. And this Clutch record represents a little bit of a victory for me. Just a little bit of a victory for me. So the two songs that we're going to be putting on the Getting to Know GrimmGreen Spotify playlist, only bangers, you guys, only bangers. We're putting track number 3 is called Firebirds, and it's amazing. And then track number 5 is called Sucker for the Witch. And in my opinion, Sucker for the Witch is the banger of this entire album. Like, listen, Decapitation Blues, Sons of Virginia, Your Love is Incarceration. It's got some good songs, but Sucker for the Witch is just the banger of all bangers, the banger of all bangers from Clutch Psychic Warfare. It's just a rock song, top to bottom, high energy, and I love it. And I love Clutch, and I love this particular album. So we're going to put those two songs, Firebirds and Sucker for the Witch, on the Getting to Know GrimmGreen Spotify playlist. It's going to be linked down below. Go listen to it. It's meant to be shuffled. Just go throw it on shuffle. Go follow it. It's just a collection of all of my favorite bangers from all of my favorite bands from all of my favorite records. My small record collection. Anyway, we have run too long. Let me take one quick look and make sure I didn't forget anything. Nope, I'm still wearing Crocs. Didn't forget anything. All right, you guys. Well, that's it. Thank you so much for joining me again, you guys. I say this every week, but you people in the chat right now, I see you there, Mowgli. I see you there, Paolo. I see you there, Living Hints. You guys that make it to the end of the vlog, you're just my favorite people on earth. If I ever get the chance to meet you IRL after all of this COVID nonsense is over, I do dispense crisp high fives. We can go in for a hug, maybe even a socially distanced elbow bump. I don't even know. I don't even know what's going to happen. But thank you guys for being here. I'd love to give you all a hug. I love that you love the vlog because I love the vlog and I love doing it. And I love talking about all of the stuff and things. So actually, I can't steal stuff and things. That's from Slipgator. I can't steal that. But I do. I like it. And I love you guys. And thank you guys for coming out. Don't forget that no matter what anybody tells you, vaping will win. We're going to win. We just will. There's just no way around it. It's going to take time, but we are going to win. And it still is at least, if not more than 95% less harmful for you than burning those deadly, deadly combustible tobacco cigarettes. So yeah, you guys, no matter what's in your hand, let's keep on vaping. Appreciate you guys being here. See you Monday for a build stream. And don't forget, Tuesday, bro, News Day. Me and Danielle Jones, we're just gonna fight the man. We're just damn the man. Damn the man, save the empire, right? Anyway, you guys, be excellent to each other. Peace out.